My name is Anna Ortiz Aragon, DJ AO, and I'm here with my bestie and author.
Arion Castillo, owner of Another Me LLC. And yeah, we just chilling today and wanted to invite you guys into our sofa conversation.
Yes.
So chilling, talking about summer and all the things to kind of keep us lit up right now.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like both of us have been writing and speaking and teaching for a while. And so we're like, okay, let's sit down and record some of these. Because even our voice notes are amazing.
Yeah.
Like the communication between our hangouts is fire.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited to share some of the things that we talk about on a daily basis that I think make the whole difference
Yeah.
in planning,
Yeah.
in envisioning, in like reaching your goals.
Happiness, living life, and just making all the things doable. You know, sometimes we feel like goal setting or having discipline, working out, eating right, it's hard, and this hard thing that we don't even want to approach because it feels sticky, and it's not like that. Like we can find joy in all of the things that give us balance and happiness. So yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we definitely don't want people to feel like stressed or tired or like they don't even want to start. Like we don't want to turn you off. We want you to be like, this is sustainable. Like you can have discipline, but make it enjoyable.
Yes.
And it's a lot more enjoyable when you have like other people on the same path.
Yes. That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key. Yeah. Because they're going to hold you accountable. And then you don't want to be the only one that's not like doing what you guys said that you were going to do together. So if we're saying that we're going to complete or work on our goals together and we said these things out loud together, you're going to feel like, you want to hold that person accountable just like you want them to hold you accountable. And I think the biggest thing like for us is like iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Excuse my St. Louis accent, but you get it. Iron sharpens iron. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
But I think that's the biggest thing is just being around people that you are sharpening and they're sharpening you back. Versus you being in a friendship, a relationship, whatever, a job that's constantly like dulling you down, but like not sharpening you back. So kind of having those connections to kind of help you along the way. And that makes it fun.
Yeah.
As well.
It makes it fun. It makes it faster. It makes it, more achievable, and like you can do more, right? Like I can get this one first and then I can reach another goal, right? Like a lot of people don't even do one.
Yeah.
They don't even do one goal or one dream. And we're like, okay, check. Okay, check.
Yeah.
And we have different tools to help us, like meeting on a regular basis, talking on a regular basis, and then now like writing it down with the planner girl.
Exactly. And that's where that magic is. And a lot of people don't like to write. A lot of people are like into like the digital world and wanting to kind of digitize things.
Right.
But I don't want us to get so far away from that brain, that brain hand connection, the connection of writing and it's settling into your subconscious. There is so much magic in that. So like even people that are like more digitally programmed, I encourage you to at least try it out. Try to sit down and write, and it doesn't have to be you're sitting down an hour a day. It can just be 5 minutes that you're dedicating to yourself.
For real.
And some of us scroll on social media for 50 minutes, 5 hours.
For real.
So like it's unrealistic to tell yourself that you don't have 5 minutes to give yourself. So try it out and, see how you like it. But there is so much power in sitting down and writing.
There is. And you and I really like to do it in the morning too, when we're fresh.
Yeah.
Like what I will do, and it's similar to the artist way, which I haven't done, but I know about it. You just freestyle for like 5 minutes, right? You fill out, you'll be surprised how much comes out.
Yeah.
And it's just like, let me have this private moment to talk or like complain or like reflect or ask questions privately.
Exactly.
No one's going to see it. I don't have to turn it in.
Yep.
It's not like a big deal. And then like I'll do that first, and then I go to the planner, and it's like, okay, what are your 3 things that you're doing today?
That's it.
3 things, and that was kind of like the hardest part for me, was not
because
having
there's so
like
much
5 or 10.
Yeah, and not
to
feeling
only do
guilty
3.
about it.
Yeah, exactly, and the guilt, and be like, well, is it a good day if I only do 3 things?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it is.
And that's
is.
what makes it fun. And then you can like block those things out on your calendar or whatever. But there's just magic in like not putting so much pressure on yourself. And those 3 things don't have to be balance my account today and, settle this big bill. It can be something just as simple as I'm going to sit down and be present with my babies and watch a movie.
Yes.
So kind of diversifying those 3 things, of course, making something business related or something financial related. Or some like big to do that aligns with making money and making sure that you're not, so heavenly minded that you're not earthly good. So we still have to
so heavenly minded.
That you're just floating around and just completely.
I know there's a lot of floaters.
And we still live here, We still have to make money, so making sure that you're still taking care of business, but then also putting that fun thing on there or that thing that's going to help you be present for the day. So, kind of diversifying those 3 things.
Yeah, and I think as women, like, with our cycles, we're not the same every day.
Nope.
Like a man has a 24-hour renewal.
Yeah.
We have 28.
Yeah.
So some days it's all self-care.
Yes.
Or it's only like I'm with the boys this weekend and like this is what we're doing and that's my goal. And then otherwise, okay, we can do some chores.
Yeah.
We can do some business.
We can go hard.
Do like phone calls too. Like I'll be like, okay, you need to turn this in. You need to call somebody. You need to submit something. And then the affirmations, I think, are hella special, girl. And you've been loving the affirmations.
I know so much. And it's not just living in a whimsical world. It's actually anchoring your day in that affirmation. So when you get overwhelmed or you feel like you're off path or fear starts to settle in or doubt starts to settle in, you've got that word or that affirmation that's going to help you anchor back into yourself, into the present moment.
Right.
And so that's why I love affirmations so much. We're not telling ourselves a lie. This is our anchor to get back into being present in every moment of achieving our goals, of having fun and all those things. So,
Yeah. And in your own words too, right?
Yes.
Like some quotes are amazing, right? Like the one you just said, heavenly
minded,
heavenly minded earth.
But you're no earthly good.
No earthly good. Yeah. And like some of that shit can click for people or lyrics or mantras, right? Like, famous quotes from like other speakers and authors and shit.
Right.
But when you write it in your own words, it's like, oh, this is for Anna.
Yes.
Like Anna likes it like this.
Yeah.
And maybe Anna talks different than Charlie.
Yeah. It's your voice, it's your frequency. And I think that's another thing too, Anna. Like people have to get comfortable with their voice.
So this is what you do when you just want to, the message is more important
than all the
tricks and the extra
aesthetics
shit.
And
We're just here.
Having our couch conversation.
The couch conversation.
So I was saying sometimes it takes people to really get comfortable with their voice. Because I know when I started my YouTube channel back in 2020 during the pandemic, when we didn't know what to do, we were waxing our own mustaches at home and figuring out all our beauty
Baking
things.
bread.
Right.
Some of us.
Trying to figure out like what life meant again. But I would see myself on camera and I had to really get used to me on camera. We look in the mirror sometimes, but we don't often like look in the mirror and see like our body movements and all the things and like hear our voice. So I think it's really important to kind of get comfortable with your tone, your voice. These are your own healing hurts and all the things. And so like using like voice memos like we've been doing to do our affirmations and we're listening to our own voice, our own frequency. We're not looking outside of ourselves for that confirmation, but listening back and letting it resonate because your voice is going to resonate with you more than anything on the outside.
Yeah, I mean,
Once you get comfortable with it.
Once you get comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, think about like kids and babies. Like they're always like making noises and just like,
Yep.
you know, like just doing hella shit because they're calming themselves.
Yes.
Like they call it stimming, like vocal stimming, which is basically like a way of like regulating and like processing
see that.
your environment. And like you don't even have to be on the spectrum. They say like a lot of people with ADHD actually have stims, which are like repetitive things. And
Yeah.
it could be vocal or it could just be like you tapping your pen.
Yeah.
Or tapping your foot, and you're like, this is how I calm down,
Yeah.
you know? But yeah, getting comfortable with your voice. And I think when you spend so much time like cleaning yourself and like your vessel and your temple and shit, you know, getting your life together, you don't want to be listening to everybody because you can hear their inflections and trauma and bullshit in the voice.
Yep.
You can hear it in their voice.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
if you're listening to this meditation every morning,
You picking that shit up too.
or this teacher,
Yep.
yeah, you're picking up on their anxiety or their nerves or like their weird morning or like lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Like it's,
or they didn't want to do it. They're
Yeah.
just doing something just to get content out there. They're not authentic. And that's another thing,
Oh,
like
yeah.
creating content. So Anna, you are the bomb at like creating content and keeping up with like sharing with the world what you're doing, you know? And I think that's what social media is for, like letting people know like how we can assist them in making this journey here as easy as possible. But like when you do content, I don't know about you, but for me, it has to be raw, authentic.
Yeah.
I don't do script shit. Like,
No.
so do you have to make sure that you're in the right headspace, or like what do you do to make sure that you're releasing content and information based on energy that you want to put out in the world?
Girl, I love that. Well, I really do make sure it's clean. I only record like the talking heads, like a minute, 2 minutes tops. I have to be inspired, and I'm like, do it now. Like I don't care if my hair is fucked up. I don't care if I'm in the backyard. Like I'm gonna record it now because the spirit and the energy is there, and those always hit way harder than my old shit. You know, when I was really tired, I was going through my divorce, I was moving, I was stressed out about like everything.
Yeah.
My videos were flat, and you can hear my voice was kind of weird. There wasn't any energy for real, you know. So I know a huge difference, and a difference in the numbers too. So like how it's received.
Yeah.
Big difference. And like with the podcast and shit and like even DJing, I don't want to be editing. I don't want to spend hella time editing, dude. Like Arion and I talk about this a lot. Like
stop sitting on shit.
Yeah.
Drop it in the moment.
Drop it in the moment. And think about all these like teens that are literally like recording themselves playing Minecraft or like watching themselves watch a movie. Like these guys are not like geniuses.
Yeah.
They're not like fucking Oscar Academy Award winning filmmakers.
They are just their raw, authentic self, just showing up, releasing the content, releasing what's on their heart at the moment, and just going forward. Like just that authenticity. And that's one thing we've been talking about too, just letting that lead you in every area. That's going to be the way that you make money without feeling like you're burnt out. That's going to be the way that you find happiness in life, is when you are in your own lane. And I heard a yoga instructor say it the other day, stay on your mat, focus on your mat, and go into your world. Brittany, shout out to you if you're watching this. But she said, carry that out into the world. Stay on your own mat. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Walk authentically and just go from there. You can't be anybody else but yourself. And you know, duplicates often, you know, you can't be that person. You know, no matter how hard you try.
And anything you might build out of the false self it's built on like shakeable ground, right? Like it's not gonna withstand, it's not gonna sustain, it's not gonna like be the empire or the kingdom ideally that you're trying to build, you know. But when you are yourself, you're either gonna like attract the right client, and then if you're not, they're gonna be like, oh, like actually she cusses, or actually, you know, she's a little faster than I thought. She's not like a mother nurturing spirit. She's kind of a feisty, ambitious woman. So why don't you just be that girl on site and like just kind of get the other people out of the way?
You're not going to resonate with them anyway. So that's how you build like that authentic tribe, by being yourself.
Oh my God, girl.
Yeah, and so we're, diving into quarter 3.
Yes.
It's the summer, y'all. And as we talk about like all of these, serious things,
Yeah.
they sound serious, but these are kind of the foundational things that are going to give you ease and allow you to enjoy the summer while it's here. Because I feel like we just came out of winter and we're like still defrosting.
Yeah.
And so just making sure that you're living authentically, using your voice, tapping into your power fully, and then leading from there. And I feel like everything else falls in order. You get clear direction on what you're supposed to be doing, what your calling is, who you're supposed to be around and who you're not supposed to be around, protecting your energy so that you can thrive, so that you can achieve your goals and, be here and, live out fully. And
yeah, and it's a practice, it just becomes second nature. Like as soon as you listen and act immediately, like the faster all the shit that you want happens.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it's like, oh, I saw that person's weird, I gotta leave.
Yeah.
Do it now,
Yeah.
right? Or, that opportunity, like that's a no. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to have a second meeting with you.
Yeah.
I don't need to think about it or like write about it. No. I know now that it's a no for me.
Yeah. And you don't have to explain everything.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain everything. I think that's where we get caught up when we feel like you have to convince yourself why you feel this way. Yeah. And then 3 years later, you're like, fuck, I knew I was supposed to stop doing that. Or I knew I was supposed to switch direction. And now I'm here. Things are a little more muddy. And now it's harder to get out of this. It's
harder to get out.
Yeah.
You prolonged the process because you were like ignoring.
You ignored it. But when you woke up, your intuition said, bitch, I told you.
Right. And the wake up is fast. Like it's not a slow wake up. Like usually you're like, damn.
Yeah.
And it's like a That's So Raven like flashback moment.
Yeah. And you keep playing with yourself.
Yeah. And then you're like, okay, well, how many times have I done that? Yeah. Like that's what I always think about. I'm always like, well, what's the pattern? How deep is the pattern, right? Like, if I've tried this 10 times, why would I not choose a different path?
That's it. And life is often like cycles until you learn that lesson. It's like it'll change its name. It's not that person anymore, but it's going to change its name and jump from another person this lesson. And you're just like, this is the same piece of wool that's been pulled over my eyes. It's the same brick that busted me in the back of my head.
Right.
Like the same brick, same area. And you just keep learning this lesson over and over again. So that's a part of ease and flow too, is noticing those patterns.
Noticing it.
Getting ahead of it and just listening to your intuition and not learning the same lessons over and over and over again.
No.
Yeah.
It's too much. Yeah, you deserve better. Your family deserves better. And like also you're a role model, whether you think you are or not, like your energy is contagious.
Yes.
So even if you're not talking to anybody, you're just at the grocery store and you're just like, whatever, like people are going to be like, okay, like she looks like she has her stuff together. She looks happy. Like she looks peaceful. Okay. And like that will be the rub or the nudge or the domino effect.
Yeah.
That helps others.
Yes.
So like we think it's selfish sometimes to cut people off and stop volunteering and like sacrificing the martyr.
Yep.
Like how much can I carry?
Yeah.
Like
no. Yeah. The world needs you to be rested, to be aligned. And I just love like your name, Aligned with Anna, because that is just like the foundation of balance in life, moving with alignment. Yeah. So the world needs you to be fully charged and walking in your power, because like you said, you can be the person that just walks in the grocery store and smiles at somebody and that's, in shape or looking like you're thriving, and that just gives them motivation. You can be that person that just gives somebody the courage to live another day, or to keep trying or to keep pushing along. So be that, because the world needs you, and it's just you versus you. You ain't got no competition.
Yeah. No, and this is like kind of like the original technology, right? Like we think about social media, we love to share, we love to learn, we love using it for like humanitarian purposes, like for the people and the future generations and the education, the communication. However, you just aligning and getting your frequency and getting your glow and your own like stability and like beyond stability, your own like garden, right? Where you're blossoming and maybe like my alignment is different than your alignment. Like we might have some shit, like we love spin class, we love the sauna, we like girl powwows, you know, like there's a lot of shit, music and concerts that we love to do together. But there's probably shit that you like that works for you that is different than other people. So yeah, I think that's why I like it coming from special education. Like alignment is different. You know what I mean? And you just have to find yours, right? And then you'll have your own rule book and manual. And you're like, okay, well, I'm here and like my children, even your children can be really different than you, right? Your partner. You know, everybody.
But what is your manual?
What is yours? And are you going to stick to yours? Or are you going to try and change your manual? Are you going to try and change the manual? Because
that's good.
That's going to fuck you up.
No, that is so good. So, you know, a part of my business is like process improvement and, you know, all the things. So as you say, like you need your own manual. Just imagine running a company with no manual, no rules. You're just out here flying by the seat of your pants. You're going to go for anything. Things are going to catch you off guard. So like having that manual that works for your life. What are your boundaries? What are you willing to and not to accept from friends or family? Or what is your manual? What keeps you lit up? How do you want to live your life? And that's why sometimes I'll be like, I run a strict program, but I do. Because too. I know like how much energy I have for each day. And so I have to run a strict program so that I don't burn out.
You know, it's interesting. There's kind of a movement right now talking about how like the high value kick-ass women are running strict programs. You know what I'm saying? Like you might think that we're annoying or doing too much or asking for too much, but these are the requirements. These are my needs. I need to sleep this many hours a day. You know, I need this much alone time after a meeting or afterward.
If you want the best version of me.
If you want the best version. And like you also need to listen and respect me. So that's where you have to like if anybody lives with you, how can I explain this and be like, it's not personal, dude, or child or cat or dog, but like this is what I need so we can like be in this world together and like beyond your household, like the whole community that you're in. Like everybody needs to figure out their manual. Everybody needs to figure it out, you know? And there's resources out there. There's people. There's like, this is the age of information. But this is the oldest technology where you will be magnetic. You won't need to say anything. You won't need to talk to anybody. You don't need to touch anybody. It's just you like being.
That's it.
Walking past someone that's having a moment and then they're like, oh, like something shifts. Like you rubbed them without even touching them.
Exactly.
So that less work.
Right?
Like it
that
sounds
energy
like
spoke.
The energy
very
spoke.
Loud.
And like your strictness saved time. It saved money. It saved like heartache, heartbreak, conflict. You know, you just avoid, you know, some things in life you can't avoid, but a lot you can. I think you can.
The unnecessaries, you can avoid them. So when we talk about running a strict program, what are one of the like techniques or ways that you live your life that kind of gives you peace and allows you to run that strict program so that you don't burn out?
Well, lately, it's been a lot of alone time, dude. Like really. And I feel like, you know, if you grew up in a house with hella people, if you went to school every day, if you like went to college or you had roommates, you might have never had alone time. For real. So that means you have maybe decades of other people's energy in your system. So for me, it's like I work at home. I work alone mostly. I go on hikes. Like I go to the gym. I don't really talk to a lot of people at the gym. Like, I don't know, dude. Like I need a lot of like
their recharge time.
Recuperating, just bringing it in. And then when I do go out, like last night I did, like I DJ, like I do shit. But they're like, you're glowing. And it's like,
Yes.
yeah, because I need a
Thank
lot
you.
of rest, like
Yeah.
a lot of rest, and
I'm recharged.
honoring that about me. I think Corona really taught me that because before that I was like FOMO. Like I'm a Gemini sun. So I was like, what are you doing? What are the
Right.
plans? What's going on this weekend? Like,
Yeah.
and then with Corona, it was just like, damn, like, all right. And then I just got like really comfortable. And I think some people on the flip side, like a lot of earth signs or even water signs, they're just
Yeah.
homies.
Already
And they get
into
stuck
it.
at home.
Yeah.
Right. So then maybe the dreams don't happen or like the friendships and shit. But the balance.
Yeah.
The balance. What about you, girl?
Yeah.
What keeps you calm?
Ooh,
What keeps
me,
you like aligned?
I have to operate in time blocks.
Okay.
So if you saw my calendar, it looks like a rainbow.
Yeah.
You've seen my calendar before. But I have to work in time blocks, and I have to like claim my time before the day even begins.
Yeah.
So I have like my appointments a certain color. I've got my self-care a certain color. I've got my
Yeah.
fun and party time with friends a certain
Yes.
color, and my money making tasks are a certain color too. So I make sure there's like breaks scheduled in between.
Yes.
And then like midday, I do like a 20-minute nap meditation. I love Insight Timer.
Yes.
And that's a way for me to kind of switch gears from like money making mode into mom, wife, self-care, fun, airy.
Yes.
And so now I
Yes.
get to really transition because now I've stepped into a little meditation, and now it's time for me to get that second win and unwind and kind of have a little fun. So time blocks have
Yeah.
saved my life, given me so much balance, and just helped me operate because I've got all the things. I've got a side business, I got a job, I got a husband, they're my kids, they're in sports.
Yeah.
Like, girl, I was at a swim meet,
Yeah.
hot as fuck,
Yeah.
like till 8:30 last night, and those are like, that's how my summer is set up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
imagine if I didn't work in these blocks, I would
Yeah.
just be burnt
Yeah.
out before I even had time to spend time with them. So
Right.
that's my ultimate like strict program, and that way I know how much time I have for my clients, how much time I have for my job, and I can move things around, and I can say what I'm saying yes and no to based on the space I have between
Yeah.
those time blocks.
Right. Based on like real context and like real priorities.
Yeah.
I love the color coding. Like I learned that from like a science teacher in like elementary school. He's like, the human brain needs color. If everything is black and white,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to tell the difference. Okay. Like color is important. I have a thing on my fridge and I use different color markers. So I'll
Really?
do like, okay, this is when I'm picking up the kids. This is when I'm dropping
Love
them
it.
off. This is my work in this color. This is my fun.
Yeah.
And then like kind of house chores are in a different color.
Yes.
But another thing you talked about was like a ritual. So a ritual of a transition period.
Yes.
I need a
Yes.
transition. I need like a little mini ceremony. I
Uh-huh.
think before you talked about like when you finish your day, this was years ago.
Yeah.
Do you close the laptop and
Yeah.
maybe turn on a candle?
Yeah.
Or music to like
Yeah.
seal it
Exactly.
and like let it go because we only have so much time every day and we're not built to work. Okay. Like I want you to know that.
Yeah.
Like we're not machines or I don't know. We're not like economists.
But that's it.
We're humans.
Yeah, we're humans.
We're humans. And humans require like community,
Yep, connection.
relationships, connection. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need the downtime. We need the playtime. And we need to be able to be present. Like, that's it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So good.
So, yes. So, it is summertime. Hopefully, all these tips help you all have an amazing summer. Find balance in your life if you don't have that already. Find community and real community that lights you up and that you're aligned with, so that things flow freely and you're not always in conflict with yourself or with anybody else or with, how you're supposed to spend your time every day or what you're supposed to be doing or what your calling is. But hopefully, this sofa talk gives you some type of reset and ideas for realignment in your life if you don't have that already.
Yeah.
But this is us, and this is what our voice memos are all the time. Just us bouncing ideas off of each other, and just always trying to recalibrate and making sure that we're running that strict program.
Yes. Yeah. Just eliminating like the confusion, the questions, the noise. Like we're eliminating the noise, and you're just getting really clear on yourself. And like as long as you always work on yourself, like everything starts here. Like universe.
Yeah.
Like it's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then okay.
It's
we
you.
can do this all day.
Yeah.
But then I guess the last thing is when you are in this space and you're constantly working on yourself and refining yourself and realigning and discipline, like that's when you're gonna know when things don't fit with you, because all the things are going to fall off that aren't on that path that you're on. The people that aren't disciplined, the people that aren't trying to genuinely find their way and do the work, they're going to fall off. All the relationships, opportunities, or not, that's because that's not an opportunity. Challenge. Those things are going to fall away because you don't have time for it if they're not living in line with that life that you are living. So I think that's big.
Right. Just like committing to your timeline and being like, every choice is a different timeline. Yeah. So what's my time? Where am I going?
Yeah.
Stay there. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Yes. And we're about to get into these breadsticks and bruschetta that my girl made.
Hey,
and we'll see y'all on the next episode. Happy July.
Happy July. Bye.